Hi Capricorn, welcome to your week ahead horoscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. Quick note, my readings are for your sun, moon and ascendant signs. So whether you're a sun, moon or rising sign Cappy, this is for you. And I always advise that you watch all three to get a clearer, more complete picture of how they're going to speak to you. With that said, remember they are general readings. Not everything's going to resonate with everybody, and that is just fine. You should always use your own discernment. Before we start, as always, I would like to bless my deck of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So for your key to the week this week, you have the High Priestess. Hidden things revealed, right? So over the course of this week, don't be surprised if some sort of a secret is revealed to you. Maybe you're ready to divulge something to somebody else. The other thing with this card as well, one of the meanings that I don't really talk about a lot with this because it doesn't come up a lot, but this may be the case this week. This is where we need to strip things back to basics, right? Where we take things back to their original source, where we take things, maybe this is going back to the drawing board for some of you on an idea, on a business plan of some sort. Maybe this is going back to the basics when it comes to what it is that you're trying to put out into the world. There's something here where you're having to really pull things back to their core components so that they can be revealed for exactly what they are, right? This is really tapping into your own spirit of integrity in a lot of ways. The other thing with the High Priestess as well, remember that she represents, in a woman's spread, this will represent you as mother and wife, but it will also represent your own mother. Or in a man's spread, it will represent his mother or his wife, right? So, or the most important woman in his life at any given moment. So this may be where a prominent or important figure, possibly your mother, may feature for you over the course of this week. For your actions and options, you've got the Six of Pentacles. So lots of financial conversations going on behind the scenes, right? Are you creating a savings pot? Are you maybe making some sort of investment, back alley deals? No, I joke. For a lot of you, this could be conversations that you're having about finances, about money, about resources that aren't for public consumption. This is where you're talking about things that you don't necessarily want everybody to know, but you are considering nonetheless. One of the things that I will say to you with this card as well, it can represent the transactional nature of everything, right? So finding a balance with something, yes, absolutely. But it will also show up when something is, what I like to say with this card is a karmic debt, whether that's an actual monetary or financial or physical debt, is kind of irrelevant. Like, it's usually a karmic debt of some sort. For some of you, maybe this is a conversation that you're having about finances or money or resources that settles an old score in some way, shape or form. For your communication, you have the Ace of Swords. So this is actually really nice, right? This means that this week the communication is clear. What you are willing to share with people, what you are sort of divulging, what you are talking about, you get it out very clearly and it is received in the same way. There's nothing wishy-washy about the Ace of Swords. It's very clear, it's very direct, and this suggests that your communication will be exactly that way this week. It's like whatever you are choosing to share with people, whatever you're choosing to divulge, you come across really well. People are receiving you this week loud and clear, right? There's no room for interpretation this week. When it comes to, for those of you that are employed, this could be a new job, right? This could be a new set of responsibilities. I would say, even if this is that you're getting a promotion in your current company or the place that you work, this suggests to me that there will still be an interview process. It won't be as easy as you just, you've proved yourself so you can walk into the position. You will have to interview for it. You will have to go and do all of the formal stuff. For those of you that are employed or those of you that work for somebody else, this could also be employment opportunities elsewhere. Maybe you are getting a maybe you're being invited for an interview this week. For those of you that are business owners, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, people that work for themselves, I actually really like this for you because it suggests that there are secret opportunities that are being made available to you that may not necessarily be available to everybody, right? So maybe not necessarily for public consumption. Again, same for those of you that are employed as well. Like whatever positions are opening up, maybe you are a shoo-in, and so therefore maybe it's not being advertised, right? Because they want to do that whole internal thing first. For those of you that are retired or no longer working for any reason, I would say this week, give yourself time to formulate what you want to say, because it's going to be received so well, or people are going to hear you loud and clear. You just need to make sure that whatever you are saying, it's got the weight that you want it to. Also, this could be a week where, for those of you that are retired or no longer working, maybe you decide to embark on some form of new study. It will be some form of paid study though, so it's not going to be like a free course or anything like that. It will be something that you have to pay for, but it's like an investment in yourself or in your future. For some of you, this is literally just something that you've wanted to do for a really long time, and you're now actually making those action steps towards it. For your love and relations, you have the Two of Pentacles. So lots of financial questions, considerations, lots of talks with partners, relationships, lots of talks with family members about money, resources, finances this week. Stuff that, again, you wouldn't necessarily want to be public knowledge, or things that you wouldn't necessarily share with everybody, but things that you are sharing regardless. I actually really like this for you. The Two of Pentacles, for those of you that are partnered, married, or in long-term commitments, there's a new financial outlook. There's a discussion this week that will take place around money that will see you and your partner aligned. You will have a very clear sense of, right, this is what we're going to do as a collective. These are the plans. For some of you, you might even have contracts drawn up. It's definitely possible. For others of you that are in relationships, maybe this is that you choose to buy something together, whether this is a new home, whether it's a new car, whether it's to... I'm just trying to think, what else is there that you buy as couples? Certainly on the big end of purchases anyway. For a holiday home, maybe, who knows? For those of you that are single, I feel like there will be more than one option this week. And one of those options may not necessarily be somebody that you want people to know about. And the reason that you may not want people to know about them is because this person is already married. This person already has a boyfriend, a girlfriend, a husband, a wife, etc. Just be careful. And the reason I say that is because with the High Priestess, you can bet at some point it will come out, right? It's hidden for now, but remember, she is hidden things revealed, which means that at some point, if the High Priestess shows up as an affair, she's basically giving you a heads up. Get out now, because you're about to be found out. All right, so soapbox moment. I'm not here to judge. You get my point. For your money and materials, you have the Queen of Cups. So for a lot of you, a mother, a grandmother, an aunt, a prominent female figure, you may be having some serious conversations with this week about money, about finances. Maybe this is maybe a water sign woman, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, brings you a contract, suggests a new offer of work or opportunity that comes up. Maybe somebody tells you, oh, did you know that this company is hiring, and you sound like the perfect fit for it. Here's the job description. There's a woman in the realm of work and money could really come forward for you. But some of you, this could literally be your mum, your wife, the most important woman in your life you're having conversations around money and finances with. This also suggests that this week, you are nurturing your own finances to improve your financial lot. And that could be very good, because it's about creating more stability for yourself. When it comes to your home and environment, this is a gorgeous card, because it always suggests to me that you're nourishing the home and you're making plans with or around or fixing the home, making it more beautiful, making it more comfortable, making it a place that you feel more settled or at ease. And then finally, for your physical health and vitality, this is your stomach. All right. So this week, if you know there are things that you're not supposed to eat, don't do it this week, because the chances are it will be worse than normal. Especially because there seems to be a lot going on in the mind. And I know very often that when people get anxiety in here, it goes straight to the tummy. And that seems to be the case for a lot of Capricorns as well. Capricorns and Aries, I've observed, have a lot of tummy issues. And it's usually because there's so much that goes on in here that it goes straight to there. So I find that really interesting. Let me know in the comments. With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Take care, and I will see you soon.